Good day, all of you. Today, I am going to start the another example of energy generation plant, that is power plant based on nuclear energy. In previous class or previous video, we have wind up with the power plant, that is thermal energy generation power plant, in which we have utilized the coal as a fuel to heat up the water to get a steam, and steam was driving the generator, and that generator was rotating, due to which the electricity is stored. Now in this plant, instead of coal, we are using nuclear energy. This is the only difference between thermal and nuclear energy plant. All the things are same, but to generate the heat energy for boiling up of water, we are using the nuclear compounds. This is the difference. Now as you are seeing that this my ppt, I have converted the book into ppt, that's why it is jumbling, the some words are been doubled. So you should keep your textbook near to you so that you can understand more easily. Understood? Now this is power generation plant using nuclear energy. Now in this plant, the nuclear energy is utilized to heat up the water in the boiler for generation of steam. Then again the steam is forced towards the steam turbine, and steam turbine will rotate the generator. And however, here the energy released by fission of nuclei of atom like uranium or plutonium to generate the heat. As they are fission, fission means what? Breakdown. Fission means breakdown, and if you replace the I with U, that will be fusion. Fusion means join up. So remember that the spelling mistake may change the whole meaning of the word. Only I and U. So FISSION, fission means breakdown. So the nuclear compound which we are utilizing, or which this nuclear energy plants utilize, are two, that is uranium or plutonium. These are radioactive compound, hence they are unstable, so they are breaked very fastly with the generation of energy of high thermal means high heat energy, and that heat will be utilized to generate the steam in the generation which is having high temperature and high pressure, and this steam will rotate the turbine, which will in turn drive the generator producing the electricity. Now here the nuclear energy is converted into thermal energy, and the thermal energy is converted into kinetic energy of steam. Now the kinetic energy of steam is converted into kinetic energy of turbine, and finally the kinetic energy of turbine is converted into electricity. Means we are seeing here the two flow chart. First is the principle of nuclear power plant, and second one is the energy transformation taking place in the nuclear power plant. In first one, that is the principle, you can see that nuclear chamber is there, and then it is second one is the system for heating up of water, and third one is the steam turbine, and then generator, and then electricity, and same principle. And the material fuel you are using which is been transferred to nuclear chamber is uranium or plutonium. And again the high temperature of steam after rotating the generator will loosen its will come back to the condenser, and then it will be returned to the boiler for again converting into the steam. So this is exactly the same as a thermal energy generation plant, only the first block is different. There it was coal, and here it is nuclear chamber. And in that case the energy transformation is also likewise. Here the first energy is nuclear energy, and in thermal the first energy was coal, that is chemical energy. Now here what is nuclear energy? Then again nuclear energy creates thermal energy, that is utilized to heat up the water, and then kinetic energy of steam, then as steam is flowing, then kinetic energy of turbine as turbine is rotating, and then electrical energy. The main important thing what here we have to focus is that how this nuclear fission takes place, means how this nuclear atom gets convert into thermal energy. Look at the next point. When neutrons is bombardment on the atom of uranium 235, means 235 uranium is the first compound we are utilizing, and we are again giving them or bombarding them with some neutron, means it will absorb that neutron and it will get convert into the higher molecule, that is isotope uranium 236. Now this uranium 236 is highly unstable, and hence it will break down into the smaller compound immediately, resulting in the formation or breakdown till it will form barium and krypton. And this is why it is known as fission, means first there is fusion as they are absorbing the nutrient, but they don't remain stable at this uranium 236 position. They immediately start to break down till the smaller compound, that is barium and krypton. And due to this procedure, means during the breakdown, they will release 3 neutron of 200 milli equivalent volt energy, means this is nothing but this is the thermal energy which is been released by the breakdown of only one uranium 236 molecule. And how many neutron? 3 neutron, means each neutron due to each neutron 200 200 200, means lots of. And likewise there are not only one molecule, but in chamber there are much more uranium molecule, and each molecule will break down in same pattern, and each molecule will release 3 neutrons, and each neutron will result in the release of 300 milli equivalent energy. The 3 neutron generated in this process again causes fission to other 3 uranium 235 atom, releasing more energy. Understood? Means we are initially giving the neutron, afterward the procedure eats itself. Every time you won't have to release the neutron. Then look, the neutron release in this reaction release more energy through fission of more uranium nuclei, and this process of fission of uranium 235 atom continues and is called the chain reaction. And in the nuclear plant, a collector chain reaction result in the release of thermal energy which is used for electricity energy generation, means that thermal energy will be utilized to generate the or to heat up the water in the boiler, and that steam will force the turbine to move, and then electricity will be generated.